Influence here, and today we're going to talk about this thing right here, the Apple TV. So, you know, I like to do kind of layman's reviews. I will get into the weeds a tiny bit because the number one question is, well, one of the number one questions is, do you need an Apple phone or be in the Apple ecosystem to own one of these? No, you don't. I'm an Android user. I'm a Samsung Knight, as Flossie would say. Shout out to him.
Transformers reviews, tech in the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
So no, you don't need a Apple phone. There is some enhanced things that you can do with this if you do have an Apple phone and
Subscribe
and are on the ecosystem. With that said, if you don't need none of that, you just want to stream TV, all your apps are on here, it's great. The second thing is caveat, I guess, to this machine, because spoiler alert, I love it and it's great. But there is rumors of a new one coming for 2025, which is probably, it'll be September, October, maybe, before we see it. I'm not sure. There are rumors and very good rumors, so it's probably true. A lot of the rumors come from people that leak stuff, and they do, you know, I don't know if any kind of, I don't pay attention that much to certain things, so I don't know if there's anything confirmed that there's a new Apple TV coming out, but the rumors are the chip may get better, A18 chip, I think, or A17 Pro, Wi-Fi 7 even, and enhanced AI features and Siri. I don't know why they can't just, I mean, I guess maybe they will update this with that AI or whatever, because that could be just software. But with the lower chipset, it may not run as great as a newer one with a better chip. But this is no slouch by any means. Things I like about this is the remote. For one, I'm coming from, and I brought this just in case, coming from the NVIDIA Shield, which is an Android operating system. I loved it. I've had it for years, this particular one, for probably 6-7 years. When it first, this is the newest one that first came out. I mean, not the newest one. They may have updated a little bit, but when I bought that was like the newest one. It's the most expensive one you can get, and it worked great for a long time. It started having hiccups. It started being slow. I cleaned it. I revamped everything. I reset it. It started working again as it should, and then it just, like, the sound, it was doing funky stuff with my system, with my sound system and the surround sound in my living room. So I finally got this bad boy because for one, I wanted to test it. I'm not an Apple product person. Like I said, I'm a Samsung Knight. I have nothing against Apple. They make great products. So with this, I think the other negative, I don't know if I was doing positives, negatives, you know how I do. It's not really positive or negative. So I got the one where it actually has the Ethernet. I know some of them don't. It has one output for a video, the HDMI, and it has a cord place. And that's it. That's all that's on here. Like I was saying, the remote does have voice activation, and it's USB-C, so you never have to have batteries, which I love. It also has like touch sensitive, where you can almost use it as a mouse. Like when you move it like this, it'll go. I know fast forward is crazy on it. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, so if you swipe, you're going almost to the end of the video. I do like that. However, it's too much. I had to turn it off because you hit it a lot. Everything else is just on the operating system, like in the menu. I haven't found any apps any streaming apps for video that I haven't, that wasn't on the store, I should say. I have Paramount, Netflix, Sling, YouTube, of course, Peacock, Hulu, Disney. This is wild. Sitting here naming these streaming services. I swear I gotta pay like $400 a month in streaming services. They done bamboozled up. But let me get back to what I'm talking about here. Yeah, they done bamboozled us. It done turned back into cable. It's just cable now. The prices. But yeah, it works great. I have it through Wi-Fi. Hadn't had any issues. I do have 1,000 up, 1,000 down gigabytes. So, or I should say 1,000 megabytes, 1 gigabyte up, 1 gigabyte down. So it's very fast, but I have no issues with this stuttering or anything. No issues with the sound. Sounds great. You have a lot of stuff you can do. You can turn off like Atmos. You can leave Atmos on. I do have an Atmos system, so I like having an Atmos on. I'm almost thinking about getting this for my theater. Getting another one, I should say, because this is in my living room. I'm not sure. I like the Roku. I do use the Roku, and it's great as far as having all the visual and sound that I need. But I don't know. I might be changing to this just to see. I just want to see how it handles in my theater. I mean, it has Dolby Vision. I do like that. Not even a review, just like kind of an overview. Just saying that it is the things that I like about it over NVIDIA is probably stuff that a lot of people like Apple products over other places, and that's the speed, the ease of the operating system. When I say speed, I mean like navigating. Like there's no hiccups when you navigate around. There's like you can get to the menus easy, turn off stuff. The CEC, the kind of CEC they have built in is working where you can control other stuff. Like my TV goes off when this goes off, stuff like that. Yeah, all that. I haven't had a hiccup. It did update when I first got it, and I assume because these been on the shelf for a while, the newer version. This is the newest version they have, but still, it probably been out for a while. And one thing that I did see was it was out of sync as far as the lips moving. So I was fooling with a bunch of stuff. I ended up changing a couple things like the display, and I ended up like messing with the sound settings. I didn't sacrifice anything though. I don't know exactly what I did, to be honest. I just fooled around with some of the display settings, until it went away, and it's been good ever since. And it doesn't look like I'm sacrificing anything in the display area, the display side of things, I should say. All right, yeah, I highly recommend Apple TV 4K, even if you don't deal with Apple product or have Apple products. Get up with y'all in the next one. Peace.
You know, life ain't over, life ain't over, life ain't over. As long as you're alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.